Everybody that isn't like, for instance, if I go to page 2 on my screen. Hello, Kim Barbie, welcome. And Judy Nesson, welcome. Theodora, welcome.
Oh,
And Jean Alleman and Daniel Harris. And the screen is flipping around on me, so I might miss people that way. But hi, Donna and Steve.
Hello.
Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Maxie.
Hi.
Hi, Colleen.
Hello,
Alex.
Maxie.
Hello, Tim Lesser, David and Judith, Lori, Butch, Courtney, Harvey, John McLaughlin, Tamara Muggy, Dorothy, Butch, Courtney. I might say things twice, that's okay, right? Harvey, John, Rosemary, Steve Shining, Evelyn, not Keith, John Lepper, Dennis. Is there anybody I missed because the pictures were moving around? Okay, welcome everybody. It has been a productive and challenging year. 13 months ago, we were planning Salon 2020, and then COVID-19 just ruined everything. So we set aside our plans. We could have, Camera Club itself could have, given up for a year or something, but we didn't. Thanks to the teamwork of Dorothy and Tamara and Dennis and some others, Zoom has served us well. We had our digital and print nights continue on schedule, and our education nights, you might want to remember. Tamara did 2 more sessions on Lightroom after having the first one in the year before, I think. And then Tony Horpel demonstrated processing an image for judging. He made that regular old monkey that any of us could have taken a picture like that, but he made it show worthy. And then he entered it the next month, and it did well. In December, Mike Busby showed us how he evaluates his images before they're entering them in competitions. And he also talked about PPW. PPW has been around for a long time, but has been pretty much ignored. But Mike is taking a lot of people to the next level of competition through his PPW involvement. So you might want to keep your ear out for things from Mike Busby. In January, my very fun daughter-in-law, Ari, did food photography. She can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich into a work of art. And the next month, Colleen Bailey showed us how to do the twirl effect on colorful images. And Tim took off where Tamara's Lightroom ended and showed how the cone stamp works in Photoshop. And Tamara showed us how to apply watermarks in Lightroom. In March, Tim continued with teaching about how useful layers are in the editing workflow. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Dorothy Detler, David Powers, and Dennis Eisip, the 3Ds, were working on our new website. So if you go to SpokaneCameraClub.com, not .org, you should be able to sign in there, click your way around, find a place to set up your own profile. There's only a few people that have done that yet. And you'll find that it can be a very useful website, but you have to go there first.
what website?
SpokaneCameraClub.com.
Hey.
It's completely different from Spokane Camera Club website that we had 2 years ago and before.
It's called just cameraclub.com.
SpokaneCameraClub.com.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. And so we think this evening it's not going to be anything like Salon, but it can be rewarding and fun. So here's John, who's our host for the presentation.
Okay, I don't know how I show up. Do I just start talking? Am I there?
You're
There.
I still see a giant picture of Lynn, so I wasn't sure. Anyway, I was just thinking back to 2019, our last salon, and how different it was. We were able to talk to each other freely without a mask, sit within 6 feet of each other, eat inside, laugh at our great MC, Steve Whitaker, who hopefully will be back next year. And most importantly, being 2 years younger. We were 2 years younger at the last salon we attended, which was pretty amazing. The only thing I could think of as far as a downside is, unlike tonight, you had to wear pants to the meeting.
Yeah.
Who knows? Don't anybody stand up, but I should mention it, okay? Okay, we have a slideshow. As most of you know, you've submitted some slides along with your commentary, and Dennis was able to put them into an MP3 file. And if all goes well, I will be able to share that MP3 file and read your comments, okay? And I'm going to be pausing every so often and letting Lynn give out some door prizes. All right, so I will try to share my screen now. And let's see, Chrome, photography. Oh, what is this?
Spokane Club, John.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to decide which of these
I'm just trying to give you a hard time, sorry.
things I should share. Maybe I need to open this first.
You want to share your desktop.
There we go. Now, can you see it?
We can see Zoom United.
Okay, you don't see the, okay. Okay, your screen, okay, stop share. I don't know why it says it's paused. Let me try again here, screen share. Okay, here we go.
Ah,
Now you should be able to see a slide, right?
Yep.
Some gorgeous bluebirds.
oh, pretty.
All right. And I'm going to try and pause this every so often because I can't really keep up with the slideshow as far as, reading the dialogue. So hopefully you can see at the top the title and the photographer's name.
No.
And I'll move this.
Just move your cursor on the screen, you'll see it.
Top left is the name, the photographer is top right.
Do you, John, do you have like a 4K monitor?
Probably not.
Okay.
This is a 10-year-old computer, so.
Okay, but it's actually a lot bigger than what we were that I was expecting. So maybe you don't want to do a full screen.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Whoops. Well, I'd have to stop sharing. Well, wait a minute. Here we go.
No, you don't have to stop.
Whoop.
Exit full screen.
Fit to screen.
No, exit full screen. Because it's actually too big. Probably you've got a monitor that's.
I can go
huge.
actual size.
There's that exit. Okay, try that. See if it works. It's grayed out though.
That's better.
That's better.
Does that work better for you guys?
Yep.
All right. We'll start there, okay?
Can
So
you scroll down a little bit? Just a little?
No.
No?
Nothing allows me to scroll, so.
Oh,
Looked better before.
Let's just watch.
I think it really depends on your, what you're viewing it on too, because it looked different on my wife's laptop than it did on mine. So
It wasn't full screen before on my computer, my laptop.
yeah, see, I think let's go with this, and I'm going to read the names anyway.
okay. Go ahead.
All right, so this is an image submitted by Alice Garland. It's entitled "Be Mine." The male mountain bluebird was feeding his mate on top of the box in which she was building a nest for the babies. Second image from Alice is Tribal Chief. I found this guy sitting in the door of his hut, a tribal chief in Papua New Guinea.
Scary.
From Barbara Murray, Man and His Pipe. This gentleman is a member of a hill tribe in south central China. The even light, his smile, twinkling eyes, and pipe made him an irresistible subject for a portrait.
Very nice.
Barbara's second image is Velvet and Spikes. This raspberry poppy is characterized by a large seed capsule topped by black velvet spokes and a spiky collarette that will disappear as the flower ages. From Beverly Hardin, we have Liquid Life,
Mhm.
frog fun in the lily pads. I know the first time I saw this, I didn't really even see the frogs, and then I was really surprised when they popped up right over here on the right. Also from Beverly Hardin, we have Soldiers, a couple dedicated to the cause.
Slow down.
From photographer Butch Shoup, we have Old Highway, which says, I started IR photography using Kodak HIE film. HIE film is no longer available. I had a Nikon D7000 converted to infrared using the filter that comes closest to the look of Kodak high-speed infrared. Which's second photograph is Taylor Momsen, which says, I flew to Austin, Texas to see The Pretty Reckless in a very small venue. I liked this photo. The subject is highlighted by a spotlight, surrounded by the silhouettes of the audience and on-stage equipment. And from Carol Clark, Man and His Dog, out for a walk. Some interesting trees in this picture. And her second picture is Stop. I said, stop. A small elephant herd was very close by and being protected. The driver's window is up, suggesting some uncertainty about what might happen. From Colleen Bailey, we have Hasita Head Lighthouse. I came back to this site to retake this photo with my Tamron 150 to 600 lens. The shot was timed to include the lighthouse light as it spun around. Taken mid-June 2020. And Colleen's second photograph, Lemon Drop. The theme was liquid. I wanted to do something different. After watching several splash videos, I decided to try my hand at splash photography. There was a lot of trial and error making this image. From Courtney Litwin, we have Pouring Rainbows. For a few captivating minutes during the afternoon, the sun reflecting off Palouse Falls creates a phenomenon of shifting rainbows. Courtney's second photo is Takeoff from Wannawish Dam. An American white pelican prepares to take flight from Wannawish Dam on the Yakima River. And from Dan Harris, we have Through the Window. This is a composite of 3 photos taken in downtown Spokane and blended in Photoshop. Dan's second picture is Under the Bridge. Dan says, compositing photos has been my favorite technique for several years. Downtown Spokane offers so many great opportunities for my photography.
That was really nice, Dan.
Mhm.
I agree.
From David Powers, we have Monroe. And he says, John, thank you for getting me out one cold COVID night. This was the last shot of the night and the only worthwhile one except for Blade Runner. I had to find out what Blade Runner was. It was a photo he took of the Maple Street Bridge and the lights streaking across the bridge.
David likes puzzling titles.
I know it. Well, how about this one then? Plain Sky. This one, David says, the importance of being ready to shoot. A crop duster coming. Unbelievable, a place to park on Route 27. No time to waste. Jump out and start shooting. And now we are ready for some door prizes. So I guess I'm going to stop sharing. Is that what you want me to do, Lynn?
Yeah, so I can, well, I don't know. I can show the door prizes without you stopping sharing.
Okay, what's up to
Okay,
you?
our first door prize is a picture frame from River Bridge Hardware, donated through David Powers, who was in there, I guess. And the gift card that goes with it is $20 towards the framing. So you take the frame in and your picture in, you get $20 toward the framing. That is
So
our
just so
first
you
one.
know, they just bought a new mat cutter, so they have a high-tech mat cutter, so you should be able to do a nice frame job.
And a full frame. Now I'm going to share my screen and we're going to see who wins that.
Okay,
I
I'll
can't.
stop sharing for a minute so you can, I think
Yeah.
I have to stop, so.
Okay. I don't know what you can see now because I can't see Zoom.
You.
Second. How can I get back to where I can see Zoom so I can click on share
What-
screen?
What do you see right now?
I see post attendee.
Well, it's probably one of the windows or tabs.
Okay, just a sec. From the original invitation, launch the meeting.
No,
Now, share screen. Shoot. Can you see the screen?
No.
All right, just a second, sorry. We
Okay.
still haven't got this COVID thing down.
It's okay, Lynn. Take your time.
All right.
If you can see your Zoom icon, just click on it again.
Well, just a sec.
Can you see your spinner?
I can't yet.
Okay,
Okay, now I'm gonna say share screen and then I'm gonna go to the spinner.
okay.
I hope. You guys see it? I see it. Sorry, you can't see it. Too bad.
We'll just have to believe you when you call out the name, I guess.
Yeah, just go ahead and spin it. Tell us who won.
Fun screen to share though.
I know.
It is fun.
All right. How did you get there before, Dennis?
Hey, Lynn, when you're sharing your screen, you're clicking the green button down at the bottom that says share screen,
Yeah.
and then a box is popping up. Are you clicking share in that box also?
No.
Okay, so when you click share screen, it should pop up a box, and that box is asking you what part of your screen do you want to share?
Right. And when I had that before, the correct window did not, the correct tab did not show, but I'll.
And then you can scroll down. There should be more if you scroll down, more options. And then you have to hit share again after you click on it. There's a little button in the bottom right corner of that pop-up box that says share.
Well, I see what you mean, but it's just not letting me. Okay, so I'm gonna spin this very colorful wheel and you might be able to hear it. And it's going to choose a name out of the 53 names I have on here. And it says Lori Carlton Smith is our winner. Lori, you
Yay!
get that River Ridge.
Yay, Lori, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Yay, thank you.
Yes. Now we will have another prize. I can. Okay. Our next prize is a set of magnets. They're refrigerator magnets. They are all photography related. Can you see them?
Yes.
Okay, one says, and then I just snapped. The other says, oh snap. One says, don't be negative, and the other says, that's how I roll. So now I will go to the spinner.
We can hear it.
And this one says Will, but Will is not here. So you have to be present to win, so we will try again. We have a winner, Colleen.
Yay, thank you.
Hey, Colleen.
And then let's see, am I doing one more at this time or just the two? Oh, one more. This one is a free 15-ounce photo mug. Can you see it if I hold it up?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, I will hit spin and we'll see who gets this one. Well, that person is not here. It was Robin DeWolf. We'll close that. Try again. There's another person that's not here. So the next person next to that is Kim Barbie. Kim Barbie,
Yay,
you have
Kim.
won a 15-ounce photo mug from R&R Custom Photo Labs.
Very nice.
Cool.
All right,
Yay, Kim.
John, you can take over again.
All right. Well, had a little request to share a little slower. So can everybody see this one okay?
Mhm.
Or left
Yes.
off? Our next photographer is none other than Dennis Esip. This one is chocolate milk. This is all I got after spending an entire weekend playing with high-speed flash photography. I'm kind of thinking he probably got a glass of milk and probably at least one Kit Kat, if not more.
Several bags.
Oh, okay. Bag. All right, Dennis's second photograph is jumping over the rope.
Nice.
What does it take for 4 hours for the right? What does it take to wait 4 hours for the right moment? What does it take to go over 1,564 images and select the image of the month or the entry of the month?
I really like how that little bull has all four legs off the ground.
Right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Next photographer is Don Burnell. This photo is titled Coming Through. Don says, taken in Colorado and a few things added to the image. Just trying something new. That's all. Taken on a fall photo train ride from Durango to Silverton. They would stop and let us set up our cameras and then run the train right at us. Pretty cool, Don.
Yeah.
Don's second photo is Onward Men, taken at Custer's Last Stand. They have a reenactment at Custer's Last Stand in Montana. The 7th Cavalry ride in for battle. Our next photographer is Donna Larson. I didn't know if I saw Donna tonight. She may be traveling.
No, I think she's here.
Oh, is she? Oh, good.
He's here.
Oh, good. All right.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Anyway, this is Donna's photo and it's titled Natural Hot Tubs. Fly geyser is a natural phenomenon that shoots hot water into the air 24/7. It is located in the Black Rock Desert in Northwest Nevada and was recently purchased by the Burning Man Festival. Donna will be leading a trip to the Burning Man Festival in next year.
Really?
I just made
Hell
that
yeah,
part up.
Donna. I'm there.
Excellent.
I'm hoping she does.
John,
Also from Donna is simplicity. She says, I photographed this image in my living room with a black background. I shot it at f/22 at a slow shutter speed to get everything in focus. And from Dora Davis, we have mysterious appearance. Waiting for this approaching brown pelican, I was taken aback when this ship appeared out of the fog. I then waited for the pelican to fly into this position.
Cool.
Yeah, also from Dora is warming up huddle. These white pelicans were huddled in the early morning to stay warm during those recent historic low temperatures on the Texas coast. From Dorothy Detler, we have Sunbeam from Heaven. Sun shining on flowers and ancient wooden gravestones in a cemetery in southern Iowa. Also from Dorothy, we have Tossing the Wash Water. A Muslim woman in rural Egypt tossing out the water in which she washed her clothes and household items. From Elaine Giordoni, Chives in Bloom. Seasonal magic in the garden. A flower blossom bursting to life.
Very cool, Elaine.
Also from Elaine, we have Jiminy. Talking
it.
about life in my garden, this little guy makes me smile.
my kind of photo. I really like that, Elaine.
That's it.
Looks like Jiminy.
Right, and from Harvey Brown, we have sequential. Whoop, now, I don't know. Some of you guys your pictures are covering up part of this. I don't know. Can you guys see all of this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because it's pretty cool. It says less than a second in the field, many hours in post.
I
Wow.
like this. It's very creative.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That is neat.
Also from Harvey, we have Spiked. Out in the weeds, trying to think in infrared. Ouch, that's all I can say. I've been stuck by those things. From Jean Allman, Surviving COVID. Jean says, my second attempt to explore photojournalism. Activities during COVID seemed appropriate. The single hand of cards speaks to me about the ways we combated boredom. Jean's second photo is titled Swirls. The blown glass globe above our kitchen sink seemed perfectly abstract. Tripod standing in the sink, photographer kneeling on the kitchen counter, fun experiments. It was probably fun to watch.
That's awesome, Jean.
I love these stories. Yeah, I love it.
From John Klekas, who's another photographer in the club that likes to photograph people. Anastasia on canvas. He says, this is my niece. I think this old style portrait has dignity and mystery.
Yeah,
And it
this
certainly does.
This is beautiful, John.
John's second photo, her special day. This photo was taken in Strasbourg, France. I was separated from this couple by a wide canal, so I used a long lens. The happy bride saw me and posed proudly.
Yes.
Very cool.
And it's time for more door prizes.
Okay, I will try one more time to share my screen.
I'll stop sharing so you can share.
I'll try. Yes. Okay, well, sorry I can't share the screen. Worked all afternoon trying to get one that'd be fun, but oh well. Let's see. Sorry.
Don't forget, it's more fun for us than it is for you, Lynn.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying waiting to hear the names.
Some of us saw the thing before the meeting started, so we know what
It's
you've
an
got on your
improvement.
screen.
Yeah.
It's pretty
The
cool.
giant full screen spinning wheel in 4 colors.
All our
with
names on it.
everybody's name in it. Okay, so the next door prize is a gift certificate from Spokane Art Supply for $20. You can get mats there. You can get all kinds of interesting objects at Spokane Art Supply. You can take a class. Anyway, $20 from Spokane Art Supply. Let's see who wins that.
Yeah, Tamara, you're funny. She wants it.
And Dora, are you here, Dora?
Dora?
I don't think Dora's with us,
Oh, man.
so we'll have to try again.
Oh, she's right there.
Dora Davis.
Is she here?
Dora Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. I'm wrong.
Okay, Donald Burnell.
Oh,
All right.
Donald is
Congrats,
here.
Don.
Don gets the Spokane Art Supply $20 gift certificate. And our next.
I'm sorry, who was that?
You.
Don,
it's you. You won.
Don Burnell won.
Well, Don Burnell, okay.
let's see here. Can you guys see me? Because I can't see you, but anyway, here are the next 2 prizes from R&R again. One is a 4-inch metallic photo print with an easel on the back. Those are just so cool. I was in there to get the other gift certificates and she suggested one of these, and 4 inches by 4 inches, but metal, it's just exquisite. And the other one that goes with it is a 5x7 curved metal. So we'll spin the spinner again.
There's some competition, wishing competitions here.
John, is he here, John McLaughlin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, John McLaughlin, you're the winner of those 2
All right. Yay, John.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Back to you, John
All right.
Lepper.
Okay. Well, it's funny. This is appropriate because our next image is from John McLaughlin. Different Opinions is the title. John says, a red traffic light in Edinburgh, Scotland allowed me this shot. If you believe body language can be translated as to how people feel, how about these folks? And our next photographer is somebody I love dearly, John Lepper. The
Cool guy.
Palouse Duster. I thought maybe it was the same plane David took a picture of, but David's was a biplane, so it's not the same one. Anyway, I said, being there is everything when taking photos. I lucked in on this crop duster as I was driving up Steptoe Butte.
Cool shot, John.
Thanks.
That's
It was luck. This one is titled Road to the Horizon. And I stopped and photographed. I hate to tell you this, I'm going to go longer into this one. I only stopped here because I had to pee. And so I took this road that looked like it went nowhere. I went over the hill and here was this gorgeous landscape. And I photographed it with my camera, but I came back the next day with the infrared and it was warmer. And there's a whole bunch of beehives just out of this sea off to the right. The bees started swarming around my head, so I ran back to the car. When I got home, I put this on the screen and there were bee spots everywhere. I spotted out and I counted because there were so many, almost 600 bees.
Oh,
I was lucky I went to that much effort because this photo was printed 40 inches wide and now hangs in Deaconess Hospital.
Oh,
Cool.
very cool.
Cool.
This,
Like it.
yeah, this is a photo by Judy Nesson. It's called
like
What
it.
Is It? This freaked me out when I saw it in my yard. I had to shoot fast before it disappeared. Never saw it again. I guess Judy's more lucky than she knows, huh?
I wish I'd seen it. Kind of cool.
Our next photographer, Kim Barbie. The title of this photo is Grandiosity. Grand, grander, grandiose. The Grand Canyon has all of that. What a spot for photography. Taken from Grand Canyon Village, home of the Kolb Studio.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And Kim's second photograph is titled Warhol-esque Lake.
Oh,
Andy Warhol once said, in the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes. So I am trying to cash in for my 15 minutes creation reminiscent of a Warhol with 4 of the same images in different color configurations.
that's
I
cool.
give you Big Lake, North Carolina.
That's
Very cool, Kim.
Very
I like the way
creative,
you
Kim.
write your captions.
I
Yeah.
guess if you want some full 15 minutes, we may just be here for a while.
I'll just take an installment.
All right. And for our next photographer, Lori Carlton Smith, this is forest foliage. It's like I can almost want to touch it on the screen. I can't believe the texture. Lori says this image was taken in a botanical garden on the Big Island of Hawaii. I was drawn to the textures and patterns of the leaves.
I want to touch them. I bet they're fuzzy.
Yeah, they look like.
Hostetter.
Also from Lori, who I know likes to travel, this statue in Portugal was illuminated in a glass case, which allowed me to compose the image with a stained glass window framing her and also reflected in the glass case. I like
Wow.
the ethereal quality and the way it looks like she is floating.
That's beautiful.
From Lori Pence, we have Follow the Clouds. Anticipation of what is next. Lori posts a lot of really cool cloud pictures and sunsets from her home out on the West Plains. And Lori's second photo is called Love. Things I love: wine, roses, and the beauty of snow.
I like this.
Yeah, the detail in that snow is something else. And from Lynn Nordhagen, I live in a flower. My house reflected in the water drop. I used a very shallow depth of field, but I can still tell it's a daisy. A very nice place to live.
Yes, it is.
Always doing creative things. And Lynn's second picture, one of her favorite subjects, must be rough. For texture, there's nothing like a cat's tongue. I probably took 25 shots to capture Missy's tongue in the position where the barbs show up well.
That is so cool, Lynn. Nice job.
That is cool. That is really cool.
I can still remember the year when I think Lynn tried to have one cat each month at least. It was one of her submissions.
Yeah, but you didn't figure out that goal until I was about 6 months into it.
Right.
What's with all the cats?
And here's a photo we saw just a couple weeks ago or a week ago from Maxie Adams. This is titled Early Morning. Morning on the water in the coastal rainforest is always beautiful, humbling, and inspiring.
Gorgeous.
And another one of Maxie's favorite subjects is coming up here,
Must be oh.
the rodeos. This one's titled Tight Turn. Maxie says, I believe this image epitomizes the trust and bond that exists between a horse and its rider.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Now the action, wow. And from Rosemary Bashar, Lee Hardy's Rapids. This photo was taken in the late afternoon in Yellowstone Park, capturing many textures of the flowing water. And as I recall, our judge really liked this photo. I don't remember what it scored, but I remember he really liked it. Rosemary's second photo, Polar Ambassador. This photo was taken while on a boat trip to Wrangel Island, north of Siberia. This mama bear was curious about us and our boat and came as close as she could to investigate.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's an amazing photo.
Yeah, beautiful.
and believe it or not, we're ready for more door prizes.
Look how she cleaned them bears up. There's no dirt on them.
Oh, only a wildlife photographer would notice that, Steve. All right. So wherever Colleen or no, Lynn is, it's time to do some more door prizes.
I don't know. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
We have another set of those refrigerator magnets. And we will now spinning wheel. That's for Carl Hoagland, but he is not with us.
Now it's for,
So I have
somebody
to
else.
try again. I expected everybody to be here. Everybody. And that is Dennis Smith. Is Dennis here?
Nope.
Yeah.
Try again. Dixie. Is Dixie here? No. Sorry, Dixie. More spin. Susan. I don't think Susan is here either. I'm sorry. I could have reduced the number, but I was afraid everybody would come, and then I would feel embarrassed if they didn't get to win. Sister Madonna.
Yay. He's here.
You get these refrigerator magnets, all related to photography. Okay, and the next one is second. Reach it. Okay. Can you see this? This is a $20 gift certificate from R&R towards developing or any other merchandise you want in their store. We will spin the wheel. Evelyn.
Whoa, thank you.
Hey, Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Thank you.
And then Alice, you had a gift certificate to show or
I did. This is from Camera Care. I don't know if you can see it.
Not very well.
Not very well, can you?
It's okay, we trust you.
Anyway, it's from Camera Care, $20 toward any repair service from Ron Sinnott. at Camera
Nice.
Care.
Okay, let's spin and see who gets that one. John Cletus.
Yay, John.
And to get that sensor cleaned.
Okay. And that is the last one for that group. Well, go ahead, John.
All right, well, back to our slideshow. And it's kind of another coincidence that our next photographer just won a prize. Sister Madonna Booter. This is her photo titled Capturing Color. She says she found this in a beautiful bouquet that she received for her 90th birthday.
Oh, cool.
I think we all forget that you're that old, sister, because you're in so much better shape than the rest of us. Sister Madonna's second photo, a little out of character, titled Too Much Liquid. Says, I was at a friend's for dinner and found this sitting on the counter. Too hard to resist. I'm assuming she meant photographically. All right.
Steve Shining.
Yeah, you guessed it, didn't you? This is from Steve Shining, Bull in the Grass, one of his favorite subjects, right? We came across this nice bull on the last day in the park.
Great shot, Steve.
Thank you.
Also from Steve Shining, probably the same park, Upper Terrace and Beyond.
That's gorgeous.
This
Yeah,
image was shot on the upper terrace of Mammoth Hot Springs.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, Steve.
Nicely done.
It is. From Steve Whitaker, do not stop. Monkeys grooming, taken on our Kenya trip. And if you guys don't know it, there was quite a large group of Spokane Camera Club members that traveled to Kenya here, what, maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember.
Yes.
Wish I could bend my head that way. Also from Steve Whitaker, tree abstract. An acacia tree springing from a maple tree abstract. Wow,
Great
I'd like
shot,
to see.
Steve.
Yes, let's see some more of this kind of stuff, Steve.
Yeah, that was awesome, Steve.
Thank you.
From Tamara McGee, Deadly Waters. Tamara says, I traveled to Yellowstone last summer in the middle of the pandemic. I was sitting and resting, cooling off, and these clouds rolled in, and I just knew that this was a monochrome masterpiece. Way to go.
You know,
Very nice.
these are also called dead dog trees. Do you know why?
Bobby sock trees.
No
But
bark.
they are also called dead dog trees. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they have no bark.
Oh. Move
I
on.
got that from the park ranger.
All right. And Tamara's second photo, Stirring. This is a rework of an older image I shot of the schoolhouse. I love how the added sunset and birds make this shot so dramatic.
Spectacular shot.
Very wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's cool. And from Terry Hamilton, who's probably did not stay up this late. This one's titled Early Morning in the Shop. He says, I love seeing a craftsman's shop. And of course, we all know that Terry is quite the craftsman himself. He was a contractor and he built those really cool, in fact, he built and designed those really cool racks that collapse that we will hopefully will all be using again in the fall.
I love this.
Also from Terry, we have Whiskey and Spurs. With a gel, I was able to change the background to purple. And now we all know that there's a little cowboy in Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeehaw. From Tim Lesser, we have Pink Poppy. Through a pandemic stay-home season, a packet of bee food flower seeds provide a whole summer of blossoms to photograph. I like the poppies most.
Beautiful. Pretty.
And Tim's second photo is the waves of water. Beach haiku. Waves roll in and out, leaving patterns in the sand. So interesting. And now we also know that Tim Lesser is a poet.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Other talents.
Exactly.
And the last photographer of the night coming up. This is Squall by Tony Horpel.
Wow.
It's really
This
nice.
was taken in Estrios Beach in Costa Rica. The sky behind me was blue and sunny, but up ahead was a monster rain squall coming straight at me.
Wow. That's so cool.
How many people can he put up? If we all
I
want
don't know, but we'll have to find out. And Tony's second shot,
The monkey.
white-faced capuchin. Taken at Donna Ana Beach Park in Costa Rica. This little guy posed only for an instant and then took off up the tree. The lighting happened to be just right.
That's cool.
Of course it did.
And that was it as far as images. So we can go back to Lynn and more door prizes. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm supposed to make some other announcements first, right, Lynn?
That's right.
Okay. I don't know if people can see me or not.
We can
Yeah.
see you.
We
I
can.
can see
Please
you.
hear me. We, or Dennis, somebody totaled up all the scores for the year. And so we have some people that we would like to, at least, let everybody know how well they did. We don't really have the trophies or the ribbons, but our highest score for print color, that's the person who had the most points for print color this year, was Lori Carlton Smith. So yay, Lori.
Oh, Lori, awesome.
Way to go.
Yeah, way to go. The highest score for
I did not know that.
the highest score for print monochrome with 118 points is, looking right at me, Tamara McGee.
Awesome,
Hey.
Tamara.
Yay. Thank you.
And then to digital, the highest score for digital color this year with 211 points was Steve Shining.
Way to go, Steve.
Hey,
Wait, Steve.
Yeah. And our highest score for digital monochrome with 106 points was our black and white queen, Tamara McGee.
Yay.
Oh, good job, Tamara.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you could only change your screen to black and white, it would really be cool. The other thing is, this has been a tough year, and, we really just want to applaud everybody that submitted pictures, that shared their work with us throughout the year and kept the club going. And when I looked at the score sheet today, I saw 4 people's names that popped out. They submitted every time all year. So I want to just let you know who they were. Number 1, Don Burnell. Way to go, Don.
Yay, Dawn.
Never missed a The second one, Lori Carlton Smith.
Yeah,
Never missed.
of course.
And our own sister Madonna Booter. Never
Hey,
missed a time.
sister.
Attaboy, sister.
And the black and white queen, Tamara McGee. Never missed a chance.
Good job.
Good job, everybody. That's
So
great.
that's it, Lynn, as far as the points.
Okay, we have, first of all, you should see my scratch paper here. I don't know who won what. Because I wrote down who was gonna say the award and I wrote down who got it and it's all over the place. So you might have to help me with that in a few minutes. We will draw for a couple more prizes. The last one is another. Sorry. Another $20 gift card from R&R Custom Color Lab. And we will draw for that right now. No, Catherine is not here. We will try again. Dennis Esip.
Yay!
Thank you. What did I win?
You won $20 with R&R. $20 credit at R&R.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And our next prize is an Amazon gift certificate. Another $20. Let us draw for this one. Spin. Maybe you can see that reflecting in my glasses if you can see me. That's for Terry Hamilton, who is not here. So we will try again.
See, it pays to stay up late.
Beverly Harden.
She here?
Thank you.
Yay,
Beverly.
Beverly.
Hey, Bev. Beverly, okay. And I think that winds up our meeting for the night. Let's see if everybody can help me tell who got what prizes. The River Ridge Hardware picture frame and the $20, who was that?
That was Lori Carlton.
All right, Carlton Smith. Yeah.
Okay, Lori.
I don't know where that is. Never heard of it.
It's a cool art.
On the corner of Garland and Driscoll. And they've got a full framing shop there and everything, which actually a gift certificate is for the frame shop.
And they also have very many cool nursery plants. Yes.
Right, he's got all the hardware stuff too, so.
Oh, yeah, they're a cool hardware store.
Where did you say they're located?
Driscoll.
At the corner of Garland and Driscoll, West Spokane.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see, we got two magnet sets. One was Sister Madonna. Who was the other one?
Colleen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Magnets. And the mug was Kim Barbie, right?
Yes.
Still here, Kim?
Yeah.
Okay. Spokane Art Supply was, who got that one?
Dawn.
Don Burnell.
That's right. And the R&R Custom Color Lab 4x4 and 5x7 metal things.
I got
McLaughlin.
Oh, yeah. All right. I just next time I'll make a form and it'll come out much better.
John, how many photographers participated in sharing their photos?
There were 34.
34.
Yeah, 34 people.
Okay. Awesome, you guys.
Pretty great. I don't think any other club in town has had this much participation throughout the COVID experience, so other than maybe on Facebook. So we've done
Okay,
That's
I have a couple more questions. R&R, what Dennis Esop got one. Who got the other one?
An R&R one, a $20 credit for anything in the store, I guess.
That was Evelyn, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You should see this paper.
You're so cute.
R&R. Okay, and then I think I got them all. All right, I hope I got them all.
Well, I wanted to piggyback on what John was saying and just say thank you to Lynn and to Dennis and to the board and to everybody who kept it going and made it happen this year and made it fun and kept the participation up. So
Yes, and we're not really done. We have to hear from our new president.
oh, good.
David has a few words to say.
Yeah, if anybody's muted, you need to unmute right now because we're going to go hip, hip, hooray for She's a Jolly Good Fellow because Lynn did an awesome job this year in this tough thing. So if you're ready, let's get ready to go. Hip, hip, hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray.
Well done, Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're up. And I want to echo what everybody else said. It's just been great that everybody that participated this year, and I hope you'll continue to participate next year. And I hope that we'll be able to meet together, but we're going to have to watch and see what happens. But at some point next year, I'm sure we will be meeting together. Also, I wanted to remind you that, and I always forget this, so that's why I'm reminding you, you have to get your digital in for September by the last Wednesday in August, which I'm usually off on the Oregon coast somewhere. So keep that in mind. And then let's see.
Put it on your calendar.
That's about when we
Put it on your calendar, right? And then the only last thing that I want to say, because I don't want to say too much, is just we would appreciate it if you would use the website and then give us some feedback on your use of it. If you have any issues with it, let us know. If you like it, let us know that too. Anyway, so I'm looking forward. Thank you for letting me be president next year, and hopefully I'll do half as good a job as Lynn. So thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. This gavel.
And I have an announcement to make too. I am planning on having a Camera Club picnic sometime in June. So I'll send out a bulk email when I do it. Are there people that are okay with coming? I think most of us have had our vaccination.
Yeah.
And if we're outside, it's pretty safe and masks. We can do all of that.
Yes, we need it.
Anyway, so time to be determined. So when I figure out my schedule and stuff, I'll send out an email to the membership, but it'll be sometime in June.
Okay, and I want to say one more thing.
23rd.
You know, we don't have to quit. We can just keep going.
Yeah.
But I see this gavel, it says on it, Spokane Camera Club, 1938.
Oh.
Passed to David for next year.
Where do we look for next year's subject?
On the
On the
web.
website.
On the website.
We're on it already.
They should be listed.
And Lynn sent out an email.
If you go,
just send out an
you have
email.
to actually, you have to log into the members section of the website, and they're all listed there.
They're listed on the same page where you upload your entries. You just look
Okay.
down the whole
Yes.
page and everyone has got a possibility for entry, and that's how you can see it. But if you didn't get my email, how come?
We didn't get your email.
But we thank you
But-
for helping us get in.
Okay, I'll send the email again for all the subjects of the month.
Well, it's right on that table unless you moved it.
And I don't remember, did we remind everybody to send in their dues?
Oh, that was another thing. See, probably underneath all this scribbling. $40 per person or $50 per couple. You want to send your dues to Tim Lesser at his post office box address, which I can also send out again.
Okay.
And it's also on the website. It's on the same page where you would register.
When is that due?
We usually pay them in May for the next year or April when we have salon, but it's not really due until,
End of August.
September, yeah.
Yeah.
First of September. They just have to be turned in.
Okay, Lynn, didn't you mention like a Venmo option or a PayPal option or something like that?
Yes, Dennis and Tim are planning to put a PayPal button on the site for you to pay your dues.
Okay.
I don't know how complicated that is. Apparently a little bit complicated because it hasn't happened yet.
PayPal, the PayPal should be active at SpokaneCameraClub.com.
How do you mean like a button? Is there a button?
Well, I don't know about that, but if you just go online and
Dennis?
send it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not overly familiar with that.
I have to log in as in the PayPal account so that I can get a code from there and then use that code to plug into the website.
And do you need anything
No.
before you log in? Do you need any information from anybody else?
I just need the password, that's all,
The password for,
for the PayPal account.
For PayPal?
Right.
I'll
So,
get a hold of you, Dennis.
Yeah, let's get together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks, Tim.
Well, thank you to everybody that helped out. And I meant to say thank you to Dennis also, because Dennis has been a mainstay of the club. And we really appreciate the effort that he puts in for the club.
and Dorothy Detler, you were on my list. Dennis and Dorothy and David all worked very hard on getting the website up and running and the way the way we wanted it to look. And Dorothy is beyond and above. Right,
Yes.
Dorothy?
Thank you,
Dorothy. What I like about the website is it's so far from what I can see, it's easy to navigate and it's clean. There's not a bunch of stuff all over the place. So.
You can thank David Powers for the cleanness of the website. He was very adamant that it should look very elegant and not cluttered.
Yeah, and thanks for moving the logon information to the top of the screen, at the top of the logon.
That was helpful too. So now SpokaneCameraClub.com.
Yay.
Go
Even
there.
now? Right now.
Or .org.
What about .org?
Is it .org or .com?
It used to be .org, but now it's .com.
Oh, it is changed to
.com.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's why we put it out there.
Lynn, Steve here, I think we should also, everybody go in and thank Erin at R&R. She was very generous to our celebration night tonight.
Yeah.
You could sure use the business.
Yes. I thanked her and said to her that we will try to send business her way. So R&R, they do really nice work. It's not just taking your chances like at Costco, which you can't do anymore anyway, unless you do it by mail.
And you can send in your order to R&R via email, or you can go in, and they're always pleasant. Oh my gosh. Every time I go in there, they're always smiling. They're happy to see you. So yeah, let's give them our business. They're a great group of people.
And I want to thank every one of you for showing up all the times you did. We couldn't just do it with a few of us. It's got to be a big, happy family.
Yeah.
That's right.
Healthy family.
That would be good.
We are healthy, aren't
Try
we?
to take that health.
Stay healthy, everyone, over the summer. We'll
Yeah.
see you back in
Yeah.
the fall.
Yeah, I was just curious if anybody heard from like Dave Morton?
Well, we sent him a card. Don't know how we would hear back from him exactly, but for those of you who don't know, Dave Morton's son passed away due to a cancer.
Oh.
And so as a group, we sent him a card.
Oh.
How old was his son?
Pardon me?
How old was his son?
I don't know. Do you know, John?
I'm gonna guess early 40s, but I don't really know for sure.
The obituary said he was 50.
Oh, really? How old?
50.
50.
We are getting up there, John. Our generation has 50-year-old kids.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
I just celebrated my 70th.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You're just a
Oh,
kid.
Congratulations.
I know, I'm just a baby.
Yeah.
Younger than I am.
I turned 40 this year.
You
You
did
turned
what?
50?
I turned 40 this year.
40.
Oh, you're
You're young.
young and
Honey.
Well, she's one of my babies.
You're the
My
baby.
babies.
Oh.
I'm getting a new knee on June 1st. And so when I've recovered sometime later in the summer, I'm planning on having a field trip for camera club members that have replacement parts.
Oh, that leaves me out.
Camera will not be able
Let
to
me,
go.
Darn it.
Your husband's
Sure.
let
count.
me know,
Do
let me
teeth
know,
count?
John.
I
I'm
have
gonna hit one.
replacement teeth.
Kim, what
I'm
are you
getting a new
getting?
knee in June too.
Are you? Gee.
Who said that?
Kim is gonna get a
Kim?
new knee.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That one. Yeah.
I'll listen for your cries of pain and you can listen for mine.
But Steve Shining, have good
Really,
things to
once you
say
get
about that?
home, it's only
I'm
maybe
sure there's already some
for
of them.
maybe a day or two,
Steve Shining?
you know, with the patch on your eye.
Yes, I had my right
How
knee.
long They do it now.
Yeah. And you're happy about it?
Oh, yes.
I think Hank Mendoza just had one done, and then my dad had one done also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hank
don't
will
be
be
afraid
back-
of it.
Hank will be back into the club in the fall.
For all those
Yes.
people who are having surgery, I wanted to let you know that the first subject of next year is creeks and rivers in September. So you may want to get out before your surgery. And if your recovery is too long, October is leading lines.
Well, that would be great for the stitches. You can do some self-portraits. I think that's good.
I'm gonna submit under creaks and groans.
That's a good one.
Well.
Donna, I'm really glad you're gonna have a picnic barbecue because we just can't wait till fall.
Together.
You're muted though.
What'd you say?
I said it's time to get everybody together.
Yes.
Definitely. So Donna, I have a dog show on June 12th and 13th. Could you?
It's gonna depend
Around
on
that
my
date.
schedule. It's gonna depend on my schedule, Colleen, not yours.
You know, but I want to be able to come.
I know, I just don't know this far ahead, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on my assistant at work and what vacation she's taking.
Donna, do you want me to submit your little ducky to the
Oh.
inland?
Sure, you can do it on my behalf.
Okay, she has a questionable duck. I can't ID it.
Questionable
Pretty
duck. Oh dear.
Okay, I'll let you know.
No, ducks do interbreed though, so you get funny markings.
You might have a hybrid, yeah. Possible. Very